Welcome everyone to the class. Today is a lesson 6. So today we learned some real programming concept, which is called variable. But who know what is variable? Last week what we learned is function, loop. We learned how to use the loop and function to create the rocket. We learned how to control and read, use the conditional statement to control, detect the spiral rotation, and speak. So we learn light. Yeah, we learn a lot now. So today we're gonna learn about variable. Now, anyone know what's variable? Ishak, and you have a
A variable is like a function, but it's like keeping track of the score. Like for example, if you're like if there's a if you're on collision, it like tells you how many collisions you've done, right? Is it something like that?
I think I know what, I think you know what variable means.
Yes,
Right.
I'm just talking about I'm just trying to make from what the I'm just trying to make from what I learned in Scratch.
Yes, you're very close.
And please excuse me of the background noise.
Okay. Good job, Ishak. I think you're very close. Jeff, you want to have a try?
Yes. So a variable is like something, a number that you're keeping track of. So, for example, a random variable.
Jeff, I can't really hear you very clear. Can you sit closer to the mic?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, so a variable is basically when you keep track of a number. For example, a score. So what
Yeah.
a score could be set at the beginning of a project. It would be set score to 0, and then you can increase it if you do a certain action.
Yep. I think you very good. Okay, I'm gonna quickly share you what variable mean officially, what they do. So now you in week 6. So you should learn about a little bit more advanced concept, variable. Okay. Variable officially is a value that can change depending on the condition or the information passed to the program. Okay. It just technically, this is the best thing that you should learn. Variable is an abstract, it's just a storage. It's just something somewhere to store things. Okay. That's called variable. For example, give you an example. Look at here. I got a variable called number of apples. Okay. So the purpose of this one is to store the actual number of apples that, let's say, Ishak have. How many apples Ishak have in the fridge, for example? Let's say, assuming Ishak got 3. You look in here, they store it as 3. Understand? Indeed, this is a Spiro program. Today we learn about variable. So we're gonna do it on the Spiro program soon, but you need to learn the concept first. Now, if Ishak got 4 apples, then we just change this to 4. And then let's say if people ask how many apple Ishak have in the fridge, we don't say 4, we say print number of apple. So you got 4, we just set the number apple to 4, and then we don't print. Normally we print 4. But if Ishak got 5, we just print number of apple. If Ishak got 5, we just change this to 5. So number apple is called variable. Does it make sense? Number is a variable and that can change. And if they got 6, you don't have to change anything. You just change one place, which is here, and they automatically change. You're gonna print now Ishak have, let's say we got Ishak has in the fridge. For example, we just print Ishak has a variable, which is a number apple in the fridge. And if you got 6, this one will print now, Ishak has 6 apple in the fridge. If Ishak got 5, then you got 5 apple in the fridge. Does it make sense, everyone? Okay, Dev, you have a question or you?
I have a question.
Yes.
So what would like the string that you just wrote have
Wait.
plus number of apples? Is that
Can
for
you
like
can you speak closer to the mic? I can't really hear you, man.
now?
You can try.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so the thing that you just wrote, print Isha has plus that. Is that for like JavaScript sort of?
This is Python, but
Okay.
you just need to learn the concept. It doesn't matter what programming language you do.
Oh, so this is for
It doesn't really matter as long as you understand the concept. Today, the focus is learning variable. So this part called variable, okay? And this is how you use them.
okay.
This is in Python, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna learn it in Spiro Edu.
Okay.
But you need to understand the concept. So a variable is a storage of something that can be changed. It can be storage of, let's say, the number of apple, your date of birth, number of people in your class, whatever it is, and that can be changed by condition. Let's say normally you got 30 students in the class because of the weather, you know, 5 didn't turn up. So the variable will be changed to, instead of 30, you got 25.
Okay.
It's just a storage that can be changed. It's an abstract storage that can be changed.
Okay, makes sense.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
It just, okay. So you need to understand the concept first before we can jump on to the real Spiro Mini. Check.
So are we ever going to learn JavaScript?
No, we don't learn JavaScript in this program.
No, I mean, are we ever in the 10 weeks?
No.
Never.
Let's say on the week 9, because we are, I think we are 1 week ahead. Because you guys are pretty good, so we moving a bit fast. So 1 week ahead. Let's see how we go. But probably in week 9 we can try to do something on that.
Like we could do like we could maybe do JavaScript if we are so pro at block coding.
It's depending on how well you guys are going. Okay. All right, now it's time to learn how to use variable in Spiro Mini. Okay. Everyone, this is week 6. You should be very familiar how to start Spiro Edu. You learn now how to pair. You learn how to aim. Okay, so I don't need to go through it. This is week 6. You should be very familiar by now. Like, how do we create variable in Spiro Mini? Okay, you're gonna start Spiro Edu app. Then first thing we have to aim. Done. Create program. I have to create one. Let's go week 6. Got nothing in here yet. Indy, can you stop spamming the chat box? If you keep spamming, I'm going to kick you out of class. Thank you. All right, today we're going to start variable. To do variable on Spiro Edu on the far right. So you got, normally you're here, you need to rotate to far right. Next to the function is called thing variable. Okay. So we have a variable here. Let's say we create a variable called Spiro colors. And here we got an option. You have a string, you have a number, you have Boolean, you have a color. Let's say we select as a color. Then we choose, I think it's quite red. That's a color. So once you create Spiro color, you have a block called set Spiro color or color to red. Okay, this is the start of the program. Got nothing at the moment. We just have Spiro color. And then similarly, when we can create another variable called number of rounds. Let's say rounds. And that will be a number. Let's say we should write 4. So we have the rounds. Then we can set rounds They can put 4. So today we create a program that make the spiral rotating 4 rounds. Okay, Makia, you want to create variable, you have to scroll on the far right next to the, and all you need to do, you have a create variable. So you can create a string, go, let's say you go, a string, you can say, okay. Let's say string. That you can have variable here. I am a car. Variable called vehicle. Does it make sense? So when you create a variable, you have to they call this thing called data type. You have a string, which is a string, which is you can put any string in there. The number, which is integer type. Boolean is true and false, or colors. So you can create a variable of any type. Then let's say you do a car. At the beginning, we say set vehicle on the car. Then you go to the sound, speak. Instead you speak, I am a car here. What you're gonna do is you go to the variable. Then you put vehicle in. So now we don't say, when you start the program, they're gonna say, I am a car, because they use a variable vehicle. And then at the start program, we set vehicle to a string called I am a car. So when you start the program, they will say I am a car. Let me show you. Let's start it. You hear it? We will say I am a car. Now, that's how variable works. Let's say we can do in the start program, you set number of rounds to 5. And then we set the colors. Set color to red here. Then instead we do, let's say, with the light. We can set the mainlet. Instead we change the color in the mainlet here. Instead you select the color here. What you do is you put color in. Understand? Instead you say, okay, I want to go to red, like this. What you do is just put the variable called color in. And now, if you start the program, you will say, the program will say, I am, that will speak, vehicle, variable, and on the top, we set vehicle to I am a car. So they will speak, I am a car. And then they change the LED color to colors, variable colors, and then we set to red. So now if you run the program, they will say I am a car, and then change the color to red. Okay, now I leave it there for you 2 minutes to follow the programs. Meanwhile, I can take questions. Monisha.
If you scroll down on your screen, you'll see some variables that you have not used. Like if you scroll down, no, scroll down the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not connected to the program, it won't be used. That's okay. Good spot. I leave it here for you to follow. Now, I leave it here for you for 2 minutes to follow. Deb, you raise your hand. Can't hear you, Deb. You have to put closer to the mic. Maybe next one. Mantika.
Could you please teach us how to do that variable thing again? Because I'm left behind.
Okay, to create variable, you have to scroll on here. You see the tab, variable tab?
Yes.
Did you click on create variable? You set a name, any
Yes.
name you want.
Okay.
You got a name and a type.
Yeah, but when I type I am a car, it said needed number, and you didn't type a number.
No, because you have to use string.
Yeah, and I was asking for the number of the string.
No, it should be a string type. You have to create a string type. A number is just for integer type. A Boolean for yes and no. Color is what color it is. Sorry, I have to mute you. I hope it makes sense. Michelle.
How did you do the set color to red function?
Okay, so let's say we want set color to red is done automatically when you create a variable by the squirrel. You see on here, there will be a block there. You just drag. Once you when you create a variable, you will have this block automatically. I don't have to do anything.
Okay.
Can you check? Do you see it?
No.
You don't see it?
No.
Okay, I do step by step one more time, okay? This is from, let's see what can I think we create a brand new program. Make sure everyone, at the moment, this is a brand new program. You go on the far left, you create a variable. You click on create variable, and you put the name, colors. In colors, the type you select, you must select the type called color. And you tap on the colors, you create a red type, You tick on it. You look on the bottom, you can see a variable called colors and a block called set color too. It's done automatically. I don't have to do anything. Make sense?
Okay, yeah, I got it.
Now you create another function called name. My name. And you got a string. You select the type of string. String, I am a car. Done. You see the block? You can see a variable called my name. And there will be another block called set my name to I am a car. So when I start program, you just drag that block over. Then you do sound, speak. You drag the speak over and you go to the variable. You will see, instead you say my name, I am a car. Instead you say, I am a car here. You make it empty. You just drag variable called my name in there. Because on the first block, you already set the variable my name to I am a car. So that will say I am a car, and then you go to the lights. You got manlet. You go back to variable. Instead you do red, you do colors. So this one, you create two variables, one called my name, one called colors. And then you set my name to I am a car. You set variable color to red. And then you will say, speak my name. Because my name is variable, it's like a storage. You already set to I am a car. So that was the program will say I am a car. And then we change the manlet to color. And color is a variable, which is the storage that already had the value of red. So we change the manlet to red. All good?
Okay, yeah.
Indeed, you have any question?
Why can't you just make it say I am a car on normal speak and then put main LED red at the start, and so it'll say it both at the same time.
You can. That's what we learned last week, right? But now we learn variable because let's say I'm assuming, let's say if you say I am, because now my name, you set my name to I am train. Then you can speak. All you need to do, variable my name. So
Okay.
now, you see it?
Yeah.
All you do is just speak my name, and you can change the my name variable to anything. And then they will do the same thing. You can do the other way, but when your program becomes complex, variable is a very useful thing to change. I'm gonna show you another example later today to see why you should create a variable instead of just keep typing things.
Okay.
Yeah, I will explain to you a little bit later why is it benefit. For this program, it just explain how to use
But
it.
also I created a variable, but it didn't do anything.
Did you follow my program?
Yeah.
Do you use variable in the speak function? Or
Oh
you-
no, I didn't. I think
you
I
didn't?
forgot to.
Yes, you have to use it. Otherwise, it will not work.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. We're doing more things. We do a little bit more
No.
complex
Hold on.
function. Last week, you learned about the loop. So we function loop. Variable, we create. Where function rounds, and you set it, let's say 5 rounds, 4 rounds. Okay, the loop, we set round to 4. And then
I'm still talking. Are you meant to mute me?
done. Okay, now I will start explaining why we should use variable. Okay, you can speak. And then that color. Okay. Now, can anyone tell me what this program is doing? I'll lower hand first. If you do know what it's doing, raise your hand. Deaf.
What it's doing is it's looping the amount of times you set rounds to.
Sorry.
What it's doing is it's looping the amount of times you set rounds to.
And then
And then it says, speak, I am a car, and wait, and it's gonna set its color to green.
good. So how many times they loop?
4 times.
So how many times they speak?
4 times.
Good job. Great job, Deaf. Let's try. Four times. They say speak, I am a car for 4 times. And I forgot one thing, which is mainlet to, sorry, where is it? It's mainlet to colors. Yep, that's how it should work. If we loop 4 times, suddenly now if you want to do if you want to do a little bit more complicated things, you can do a conditional statement. control. Put an if statement in. If maybe we do a little bit. Do if okay. And then you add the comparators. Put a variable. So everyone, we this week is getting a little bit more advanced. Some of the parent feedback, you need to learn a little bit more advanced concept. So I will push you a little bit hard today. So don't be patient. I will explain things to you. If colors we need to put a comparator. Comparator in. Then we put browse. Now we put now we put a different comparator. Put a browse equal to 2. Then we set that else. Another thing called cell speak variable my name. Then you set my name to my name. Train. That's the light. To getting a little bit more complicated here. So if you get lost, it's okay. I will explain it. Right. I finished the program. It's getting a bit complicated. So I will explain to you first. Starting. we will loop rounds. And because we set rounds to 4, the loop will run 4 times. And then we put a conditional statement that we learned last week. If round equal to 2, then we speak name, my name variable. And that variable is set to I am a car. So that we speak I am a car, set the color to green, set the LED to the color which is green. Else, so if the round is not 2, then we set the color to red and say I am a train. So it really depending on the rounds. Now we need to change the round, which is operator. Let me see. Control do operator. And then we do set. 1, 2, 2. Yeah. Okay, so this program is a bit complicated. So at the moment, start round is 4. They go to the conditional statement. They say if round equal to 2, round now is 4, so it's not true. So they go to the else. If it's else, they will set the color to red. Say I am a train. And then we set the round now to 2. In here, we set round to 4 on the top, but now we change the round to 2. So the next loop, the round now become 2. Then we'll go to say it's my name, set the color to green, and actually I should add one more thing. Set my name. I'm a car. Like this. So if you run this program, the first loop they go through, they will go to the else part and set the color to red and say I'm a train. And then you change the variable to 2. So the next loop they go through, because 2 now, they go to the top part of the if conditional statement. And they will say I am a car. Set the color to green. So the first loop, they will say I am a train. Set the color to red. The next loop, we say I am a car. And set the color to green. To see them clearly, you should wait for about 3 seconds. You wait for 3 seconds, and then you run the program, and we start it. So the program we start, they say I am a train, set the color to red, and wait for 3 seconds, and say I'm a car, set the color to green. Okay, this program is a bit complicated, so I'll leave you a couple of minutes, maybe 5 minutes to go through. To explain to, is it Michelle? Yes, that's how we can use a variable to control things. That's why we need to learn how to use variable. Okay, Josh, let's see. Unmute you. You want to show us something?
I made a thing with my sphere and I'd like to show you.
Do you know how to share screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you can share screen. I'll stop
Yep.
sharing first. Wait. Okay, now you can start sharing screen.
Yep.
Good job, Josh. I want to see your work. Let me see.
I am a car. I am a train. So what's my name?
Can you stop? Great jobs. Can you stop? I want to see the. No, let's share the screen.
Oh.
Let's share the screen. Okay. Let's zoom in. You create variable called my name and say my name, which is I am a car. You set a variable to I am a train, say my name. Set variable to say what's my name. You set the color to red. Set the bank color. Speak my name. Oh, okay, that's good. I think you understand the whole concept of variable here. Great job, Josh. Monisha, you have question or?
No, the question was from before, but
Okay.
I've solved it.
Okay. Indy?
Oh, I forgot to lower my hands. I think. I don't know.
Okay, that's cool. Bit complicated. Ishak?
Listen to this.
I am a car. I am a train. I am a car.
You see that?
I am a train. I am a car. Do
I
you want to
can't
share the
share my
screen?
screen because I'm using a device and I can't open my camera anyway.
Okay. Okay. Good. All right. Let's start now.
My sphere, it's disconnected and it won't reconnect.
Maybe you restart the program, Spiro Edu program.
Yeah, I did. It's not working.
It's not working.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you should. Do you charge your Spiro before the class?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Maybe you should restart the Spiro Edu program.
Okay.
Yeah, restart the program completely. It should work. Today it's a bit hard. You learn about concept of variable. And I put an example which is a little bit hard. Well, I did give you a very simple example, but this program to explain how to use variable in the real programs. It means people in the program, you don't, let's say in here, you don't speak my name. You don't speak like you no longer type here like I am a car, because you already have a variable that said I am a car. So you don't use it anymore. You have to use variable. Say that's it, and that should just work. That's the whole beauty of variable here. If you start this program, I leave the program here for you. And you don't say look for, you don't put for, because you already set rounds, which is variable to for. So you know this loop will run 4 times. A little bit advanced, but I hope you understand. Monisha.
So I've got 2 things. One is your robot disconnected, and the other one is can I play my code? I'm doing it on another device, but can I play my code?
Okay, you want to need to turn on the screen though. I can't see. Let me see. Hang on. I need to stop sharing first. All right.
Actually here.
Hang on a minute, Monisha. Okay, can you hold it? Okay, I can see it. Did you put the if within the for loop? You did. That's good. All right, can you play it? That's great job.
One second.
You need to connect Spiro Media, I think.
Not connected. But I think I connected it.
You might have to reconnect.
I'll disconnect and I'll connect again.
Okay.
1 minute. It's connecting.
Okay, raise your hand again when you finish. Great job. Okay, so I leave you the program here for you to have a look. It's a little bit complicated, but anyone have any question? Risha, have you ready? Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing.
I just have to see if it works. Oh wait, I think I know.
I am tree. 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 I am tree.
Okay,
I am tree.
I understand what you mean now. Felicia, what I give you the actual program. I think you did several things. Screen. Oh, sorry. In here, instead of you use loop forever, you loop round times only. Otherwise, it's gonna run forever. Felicia. And then in here, in the if statement, you need to change to I am a car and I am a train in the if and the else part. So you got the if part and you got the else part. You need to change Instead of I am a car and I am a car, you should have one I am a car and I am a train. Hope it helps. Ashak.
Is it supposed to be like, is the code supposed to be like this?
I am a car. I am a train. I am a car.
It's very close. I'm checking, do you use this one? You use equal or you use greater? Can you check this?
I use equal.
Equal, and you put 2.
Yes.
Do you have this? Set round to 2?
Yes, I did set rounds to 2.
And
Wait,
you have
do
a delay.
Do I have to do delay for 3 seconds?
The delay, it's easier to when you demo.
But do I have to do the delay?
If you don't, then you say I am a car and then straight away say I am a train. If you delay, then it will stop for 3 seconds and then you say I am a train. Make sense?
Yeah, I get it. Hold on. Let's test it again.
I am a car. I am a train. I am a car.
Okay, I can see your 3 seconds there. That's great. Yes.
And now it's just glowing green, just as I intended it to do.
It intended to be just that your spiral should be just a green. Yeah. When it say I am a train, the color of your spiral is supposed to be red.
Here.
And if it's at the end of program, it should be green. Make sense? All right, I think it's finished. Today it's a bit complicated. The program is a bit hard, but that's how you learn, right? This program is recorded, so if you want to go back and revisit the class, you can. Monisha, last
I
question.
think I got it this time.
You got it? Can you
Yeah.
try?
I am a car. I am a car.
Okay, so it means you got the if. I think you forgot the set draw to 2.
Yes, I did.
You did have it?
I put set, instead I labeled it set number of rounds to 2.
Number of rounds to 2. Okay. And you use the number of rounds on the if?
Pardon?
On the if statement, do you use round or number of rounds?
I put number of rounds
Okay, and you set equal?
equal
to 2?
2.
Okay, great jobs. Michelle, last question before we end the class. I think we're a bit over time.
I said my name to I'm a car, and it's not saying I'm a car.
Did you speak my name or you speak what in here? Did you put my name in there? In the speak
No.
function?
No.
That's why. Can you drag it into the speak in here?
Yeah.
You need to drag it to speak. Show me, I show you. Yeah. See it?
Yeah.
Drag it there.
Okay.
Run. All good?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it, everyone. We finished. Next week, we might revisit this because I think half of you can do it, which is great. I think the other one, I don't know, but we quickly revisit this and then we move to the next one, the next more advanced stuff. Right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening. Bye for now.
Bye. 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 See you next week.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.